Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strafe Cal. You may notice that the scenery in this area is slightly different than where we left off, and that's because apparently if you leave in the middle of the prologue, it doesn't let you pick back up where you left off. You have to start at the beginning again. Either that, or because I was so far in it, it thought I was done and wasn't sure what to do with me. So rather than play through the entire thing again, I found out that I had the return home ability now, and I'm just gonna pray that I didn't miss anything vital. So this is Celandum, which is this area, which is here. So if you're familiar with the books, we're over. So we're in Celandum right now, and Hobbiton's down here. That's where the Shire, or in the Shire. Bree is over here, which is the town that they get to with the tavern, and then Rivendell. And if we scroll out further, we're up here, and there's Mordor, Gondor, Rohan, Mirkwood's up here, and Lonely Mountain. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a scope of what the world we've got to play with is. I think they've got pretty much down through Gondor, so this entire section covered at this point. So we start here, and we're gonna get our first prologue quest right here. And get a level up apparently immediately. So we're going to reflect on the paths of our friends and kin. Apparently, that's our first quest, which I'm guessing means to. Oh, cool. Reflect on Gil-galad, the High King of the Elves, the bravery he possessed. You understand what his sacrifice meant for the peoples of Middle Earth. Fills us with determination, apparently. You reflect on the decisions of Elrond Half-Elven, once the Herald of Gil-galad, whose time in this realm draws near to ending. Consider his words, where he said that we must depart if we truly wished, that we might depart for the uttermost west if we truly wished it, that the burdens of his realm no longer fall to you. But he kept us here so that we can make the choice. Apparently this guy just has a...
Sweet lad Milan, will you stay a moment?
That's not the right quest. We're gonna reflect on the path of Glorfindel, who has remained in Middle-earth to stand against the evils of the enemy. Arthlin. She hoped that you might remain to aid her in battles against the evils of the world. Okay. That's good. And over here, we've got Círdan. Talk to Caerthon in Celandum next. Okay, so I think we're going to, I'm assuming, just have to stay then. May the Valar guide you. Okay, so we're gonna go tell Elrond's sons that we're not going.
Stay a moment.
go ahead and grab. I'm just gonna grab some of the other quests as I go by. I'm not expecting most of them to come up. Let's see. I don't think we need the bard anymore. The bards used to be a really important feature with the game, where you, because you had to go to them to equip deeds, which I'll pull that up here in a, or not deeds. Was it traits? Traits. I'll find it. I can't perform that action at this time. Okay. We do have deeds now. That's one of the things we have, which is basically for using different weapons, or not weapons, abilities. I got these from starting to go back through the prologue, because for some reason I had this.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Another level. Okay. Wait, near the stable master. Apparently he's over here. And apparently we are very nimble. Because usually when you fall in this game, you actually can hurt yourself. Okay. Glad you have not departed. Feared we would be too late. Father spoke of a shadow to the east. Have you among our forces brings me new hope. Okay, nice. I'm gonna stop by the hunter trainer
Hail,
real
friend,
quick,
and well met.
just to make sure we're not missing anything. Let's go talk to Carnivore, it looks like. I heard that you are well traveled. Perhaps you've seen my son Averthal. Head across the woods southwest. You'll find Athel. Okay. Anything else we can do while we're out? We actually get to go out and do quests now. I mean, they're not the giant epic battles we were doing before, but they have a little bit more impact on the game going forward. Okay. Those are level 7 flies, so we're going to be very careful with that. Oh, hey, we actually have... Oh, that one's a level 7. That one's only level 6. Let's try that one. We're getting wrecked. Actually, no. We're being careful, but that's okay. Okay, so we got pending loot over here, which I'm not sure why it's pending. And we started traps, because apparently we have traps now, which is good. And we've got one veil fly down for our quest, which is nice. There are a lot of fetch, or like standard fetch quests in this game where you have to go kill X number of certain monsters. That's how most of these games work. I think there's like, is it slash auto? No. I swear it's like, there we go. Always loot all. Most important random little thing there. Okay. So these flies we're killing are taking longer than I would like. So we're gonna head this way. And walk through the water so you can get to see a cool little effect there. Realize we're going the wrong way. There we go. Probably follow that road. That'd be smart. I'll go ahead and just keep going for now. Like I said. See some of the deposits of minerals, and I believe we walked past a log. I'm guessing we missed some XP from finishing the prologue, because normally it tries to bring you in at about level 5. So I may need to do a bit of grind at some point here. So if we visit these 5 elven ruins, we get some Lotro points and stuff, which is cool. To Athel.
At your service and your families.
So they're waiting for Averthal.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
And so we're gonna find Averthal at the Vale of Nen Ilath to search for signs of him.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
And in the meantime, we're going to have this little side quest start where we get to, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one. But we're gonna talk to these
Mind my
two
words, traveler.
get quests. Now, as I progress through this game, I'm not intending to do the full scope of every single little side quest. Okay. We're at penalties on might and move speed after the wolf bites us. There's a lower level wolf. Let's see if we can grab that guy next. We're probably okay to go without a trap as long as we're careful. Go. I'm very much looking forward to this when this becomes a more efficient process. I'm very aware that I just put the trap down in the wrong order there. I actually couldn't remember which. You know, we're gonna put like this over here, this here. And this one costs 3 focus. This one adds focus. Okay, there we go. Helen Grey Wolf. There we go. That went well. Started the Wolf Slayer deed, and we got a quest item. One of the wolves is wearing a collar, so we can bring that to somebody to say, hey, that's weird. Wolves don't wear collars. I think our equipment is going a long way right now. And apparently these guys actually aggro, which I didn't realize. So hopefully one of these two will be the last wood we need. And we're going to proceed a little bit further to see if we can find Avrithal over here. Oh, we found a wolf in the bushes. Hate it when that happens. Trap. Back. 3. 1. 1. 4. 3. 1. I'm gonna actually switch the order again because 4 required, or the one that's now 4, so blindside, requires a melee attack first. Okay, so I think we've got all of the requirements now. So, rather than fight a bunch of wolves, we're gonna swim across here. Hope we're not too close to aggro 1. Looks like we were. That was not as good as our previous ones, but that's okay. We kind of got blindsided.
What can I
Okay,
do
so we're
for
gonna
you?
finish this.
What can I do for you? Might you spare a moment of your time?
Turn in
Make a
Collard
run-in.
quick. We're gonna get
Mind my words,
potions, and then we're going to accept secondary one there.
gentlemen. What can I do for you?
We're gonna get either a hat or a helm. Looks like helm is higher armor rating, so we'll go with that. See if it's actually better than what we've got. Arguable. Let's toss a potion up here on our quick bar, just so we've got it. I think we're good there. I don't think we're gonna keep this. Get some hides. And we can't use that until we actually get riding. We can use this, which I totally forgot gives extra XP. Among other things. So we should have been using that the whole
At
time.
your service.
Oops. Oh, that's right. If you survive without dying, you get a special title. Okay, so now that we've got a little bit more experience, let's try this again. Much faster. Yeah? And since we haven't moved much, we have enough focus to keep our penetrating shots going. Nice. Got him before he got to me, which was the goal. And we'll go one more here. There we go. We can now do traits, and we have to specialize. So this is the trait panel that I was talking about earlier. There's 3 categories for each class that are different playstyles, basically. And once we pick one, we're going to get a tree of skills that we're going to unlock points for as we play. So there's 3 basic options for Hunter, obviously. Huntsman is the mobile one. You don't lose focus for moving. And you could use, you don't have the miss penalty. You may have noticed I was missing if I was moving. And you can use skills like Quick Shot while you're moving. This is the one that I'm actually going to be utilizing, partially because it has lots of bonuses to movement speed, which I like for the purposes of I guess streamlining my play during the game, because the other ones, so Trapper, we get tons of cool trap skills. Trapper actually looks really cool. It's the one that I was thinking about taking, but I feel like it's going to take a lot of, it's going to be a lot of patient movement, move, set trap, attack, wait for cooldown, move, shoot. You know, I mean, it's basically a lot of waiting for cooldowns to finish so I can do all my setup, and then rinse and repeat. Which is cool if you're doing a solo play, less cool if you're doing it on video. I think that the Huntsman will be the most engaging. Bowmaster is basically a sniper, which is actually also really cool. It's probably the most powerful inherently, especially if you're working with a party. This is probably the best. This is probably technically the best solo, but I think this is going to be the most engaging. So we technically don't start with any points, apparently. Yeah, we'll be able to get stuff. So you can technically take skills in any of them. And the more points we have, the more stuff we get over here, which are special, like, passives. We start at the top. Every 5 points you invest in a tree unlocks the next layer. And the Bowmaster and Trapper are still available, they just cost double. So we're actually probably going to be buying the Tripwire skill just to buy it, which gives you a chance to... It's basically a second trap that we can plant that will potentially knock enemies down. We have another melee attack. Oops. I missed that. And another ranged attack. Okay. That one costs 3 focus. I'm going to start building up my... Where is that? Skills. Come on. I think it's K. There we go. Close combat, blindside, scorching blow. So I'm going to start building my stacks. This is kind of typically how I set up my quick bar at the bottom. Specifically so that my... Specifically so that skills with similar uses are going to be stacked on top of each other. So for example, actually wait, does not cost focus. This one does not also cost focus and actually adds focus. So yes, that's still correct. So ideally, I'm going to be using this column. Basically, I tried to put it so that whatever column I'm using is going to have some similar purpose. So these are the ones that cost focus. So if I need the... So if I need one, I can hopefully build up and continue using it based on what's available. I head up to the crafting area and hope that they don't try to rope me into a quest right now. I'm totally okay with having a quest later, so we can grab stuff, but yeah.
Sweet-eyed Malin.
And he would like
Will you lend me your ear?
to deliver a cask as well. Apparently, high elves don't take fall damage. I saw it happen once. I thought it wasn't going to be a thing, but apparently it's a thing.
Greetings to you.
Okay, so we're going to talk to him for a word of warning. We're going to talk to Carnivore about the
A
satchel.
shadow is on my spirit.
Some foe has brought down my
Will
son.
you hear my sorrows?
Okay, and we're gonna get a bunch of stuff to go fight for vengeance. And it's gonna, instead of this area, we're gonna be heading up to this area. Fortunately, I totally missed one of the turn-ins because I didn't have all of the Baleflies done. Let's stop at the Hunter Trainer real quick just to make sure we've got all of our skills. We do. Barter item?
Hail, friend.
Oh, okay.
And well met.
Let's press
Hail,
the shop
friend.
quick.
And well met.
Should be good. I don't think we need that. Oh, copper ring. I can sell the copper ring.
Meg of Onnen.
And then I'm just gonna talk to the stable master because I think I
How
have
can I
to
be of service?
talk to them to enable stuff first. I'm not level 7 yet, right? No, not quite. Does this area have a vault? Homesteads, and yes, there is one down here. Actually, I'm guessing it's up by the crafting area. I'm gonna go grab my 7th level gear from, or that I made on my other character, just so I've got it available when I turn level 7 and, you know, one more quest turn in probably. And I'm going the wrong way. There we go. We're gonna open
What do
shared
you need?
storage real quick. I made a couple items for myself. Are these not sellable? Okay. So we're gonna grab, let's see, sort by, apparently the only options are name. We're gonna grab the shoulder pads, which are maybe better. It's better armor, it's not better stats. Leggings, which are, oh, that's a 9. That's a 7. And is definitely not better. That's a 7. Which is morale. That might be better. I'm unsure. I wasn't expecting to get all this cool gear right off the bat. It makes it less less exciting to be handing myself a bunch of overpowered gear right off the bat. That one's definitely better. I'm guessing the purple ones are gonna be. Purple ones are higher rarity. Some morale boost. Power boosts. They're all 7s. I think I have a necklace for 7. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's 15, 15, 15, 18. Okay. think that's going to be all of the 7s then. Just wanted to grab that so I've got it. The main one's the bow, honestly. Right now we're using the very base bow.
Hail, friend, and well met.
We're gonna go sell cloth pants, cloth waistcoat, padded shoes, dull knife. And just see Tara wincing as I sell the decorative item. Rations over here for now. I'm gonna have to sort through all of this in a bit, as far as this goes, because I still need to open all my gift boxes. My hope was that I could wait to open those until I actually get to the point where I can have my steed, because a bunch of them are steed accessories. Okay. I sold the stuff I was trying to sell. I think we're good there. The helm that's probably could have been sold there, but I forgot to. Make our way back across here to that little camp. So yeah, I know I promised story, and we'll get there. We're still on the prologue, and honestly, the High Elf, I went back and forth a long time. I did the High Elf because I was really excited to see the starting intro, and also because the High Elves get a special bonus trait at level 13 that increases all base movement speed. And I figured that that seemed like a good thing for streaming, or for, I guess, not streaming, for recording. To be able to increase your overland and just base movement speed as much as possible. Just to minimize the, I mean, there's a, as you can see, just heading back over here,
Megovanen.
there's a lot of walking potential. So we're gonna go with Lanen's knife. So I did not do somebody for, or I did not craft anything for that. When we hit level 8, we can go get the... Actually, no, it must be 6. So it already said we can go get riding. But we have to go over to Bree to do that, which I may just make a detour for. I can go ahead and finish this off so that I can do some re-equipping, and then we're gonna wrap up for today. We can now gain a hobby. It's actually one of the things I've never done. We got a trait point, which we're going to immediately put into... Let's see, quick shot focus is really good. But I think we're actually just literally gonna wait and get tripwire first. I feel like it's only 1 point for it, so it seems very valuable. We're going to equip this. This. All the jewelry. Time-worn stuff gets to get saved. Also, you can see here, this is why we are using the cosmetic stuff, because some of this base equipment is really ugly looking. You know what? I think at this level we can take a hit to agility and be okay. Surviving is more important. Okay, so now see, that went well. Okay. So we're going to be heading north this next time, out of the area, north of the river. I'm going to kill one more on my way. See if I can get another cracked carapace. Filth. Just more small filth. Must be something that I'm missing. Well, we got up to 10 of something at least. I'm somewhat tempted to fast travel over to Bree, get the horse, and then come back to finish out the prologue. It lets me, that is.
Make of Annen.
And is there a task board here? No. Not until we get up here. Okay, so I think we're gonna find a shop to sell our stuff real quick.
Swilight Melon.
We're gonna save the time-worn stuff. Rations. More helmet. More cloaks. Shoulders. The helm is the one we know we can get rid of. Knife, short bow. Keep the mushrooms. I don't think I need the dyes. And I think the rest of this we can potentially turn in for tasks, so we're just going to keep it for now. I'll move this over here. Yeah, that's definitely for later. Okay, and I think this is where we're going to wrap up for today. I know that this wasn't probably as exciting as the last one. Like I said, once we get to Bree and get into the main quest, there's a lot more familiar stuff, a lot more cool stuff going on. This is really just, you know, the very beginnings of any MMO. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plan to do next time is I'm gonna see if we can get over. I thought writing was level 8, so I may just go ahead and do one more section, and then we'll go back and get writing, and clear out some more inventory and Bree, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As always, have a good one.